What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a nice Sofi update, and I'm going to be showing you guys why this stock is so undervalued in my opinion when you compare it to the overall technology slash fintech sector as a whole. Guys, you should be thankful that this company went the Spac route, because I'm telling you right now, if they went the IPO route, you would never even have anywhere close of a chance to getting it at this valuation right now. This management believes in the company, and they are giving retail investors an opportunity to steal this company at an amazing price range right now. Guys, I don't want to mess around. I want to give you some legit numbers that I'm seeing. This company is looking like a triple to me within the next year. Just to give you an understanding of what a triple really means in under 12 months. The NASDAQ, took almost 5 years to pull a triple. So you would be smoking the NASDAQ by almost 4 years. So we're going to get into this video, and only if you feel this video gives you a better insight on the Sofi stock, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated daily with all the growth stocks and spec plays. There's going to be a lot of great information coming out. You don't want to miss it. And I want you guys to know the channel is growing really fast. You guys are giving me great engagement on the videos, commenting and liking. But, we have a lot of people that are enjoying these videos that are not subscribed, okay? 66% of you guys right now are not subscribed. So I recommend you to make a YouTube account if you don't have one, and hit the bell notification, because you'll be notified as soon as a video is posted, and then you won't have to get it, 6-12 hours later or even a day later. You can get the updates immediately as soon as the videos come out. So be sure to subscribe to the channel if you enjoy this video. Let's get into it. So we can see Sofi right now is trading at $15.30, on the 1 month chart. The stock looks pretty rough. Had a massive sell-off after the earnings, but we're gradually coming back to life if we look at the 1 week chart. Okay, the 1 week chart does look very nice. So I want you guys to know right now, I'm not chasing YouTube views. Whatever stock is the most hype play, on YouTube, or whatever companies, doubling overnight. I'm not chasing those companies. I'm chasing this company because it is strong as far as fundamentals, management. It's looking like a short-term winner and a long-term winner. So guys, I have, $42,000 in just this Robinhood account alone, and another account in my TD I have like another 50,000, I believe. So I'm actually looking to add more of this company, this next week, and I really like it in the $14 to $15 range right now. It looks like this company is going to pull a triple, in my opinion, in the next 12 months once we look at this numbers. But just know, we're looking like we're recovering very solid since earnings, and we do have that massive catalyst coming up with that bank charter, which will potentially double their EBITDA in 2022. It'll bring them from 200 million projected to like $450 million projected. Also, the margins are going to increase, from 3% to 17% next year. So that's a very good, boost in margins, guys. As you can see, I've done all this research. I'm not looking at any articles. This is already implanted in my head because I've done the due diligence, and I know where this company is headed next year. We're not even talking 4 or 5 years out. We're talking, literally, we're going to be in 2022 in like 5 months. So guys, this stuff is happening very quickly. This company is undervalued compared to its growth that it has just provided us with, these last 2 quarters. So taking a look at Yahoo Finance, we know that Sofi is trading right around a 12 billion market cap right now. Their 2021 revenue projection is 1 billion, so that's going to put them at 12x sales. I have a very, very good YouTube video we're going to listen to for a very brief moment. It is going to give you an understanding on how undervalued 12x sales is for this company, because their revenue growth was 74% the last quarter, guys. 74%. Now take a look at this video. We're going to watch a Jim Cramer. Yes, I know Jim Cramer. He's off and on with his predictions, sell, buy. He's all over the place. But when it comes to valuations, he does know his stuff on valuations. I can give him that. So we're going to listen to this video real quick. All right, we're going to listen to this video on Snowflake, guys. This was, back in October 2020. This is very important. You have to listen, because these valuations that I'm giving to you with these price to sales, it is going to give you maximum upside, in your stock market portfolio. Just listen real quick.
Just last month, Jim, cloud migration and secure data sharing are strong secular tailwinds, says Goldman.
I thought that Goldman's piece was very, very good. And now, look, I was with some people this weekend and said, how can you defend that? How can you defend 100 times sales? I mean, it's ridiculous.
Guys, you just heard that. I've been telling you how important this metric is before you even get into investing in the company. Listen to this one more time.
Very, very good. And now, look, I was with some people this weekend and said, how can you defend that? How can you defend 100 times sales?
Guys, this is the most highest price IPO I've ever seen. 100 times sales. Understand 100 times sales is pricing in 3 years ahead of time. Like the amount of, upside they're putting into this company. I mean, 3 years they're pricing in, guys. 100 times sales, guys, is absolutely ridiculous. So you heard it from Jim Cramer himself, guys. He's just blown away with 100 times sales valuation, how a company could even IPO at these prices. So guys, understand these comparisons I'm giving to you with the SoFi, and these are not direct competitors or anything like that in the banking industry. What I'm trying to get at is these are, fintech, technology, growth stocks, disruptors. Okay, that's what I'm trying to get at. So C3AI, listen to this real quick. C3AI, artificial intelligence software provider. Okay, C3 went public at 42 per share, opened at 100 on the first day, skyrocketed to the $180 range, but then tumbled all the way back to low 40s. High valuations and widening losses. C3's revenue growth looks decent, but the stock still trades at 20 times this year's sales, okay? So that, in their opinion, for that company is a little bit higher the way they said that 20x sales. Another company, that price to sales ratio might initially seem reasonable compared to those other similar companies like Palantir, the AI and data mining peer, which trades at 34x this year's sales. So guys, I continue to bring this up on all of my YouTube videos. If you're new to the channel, this is a metric that is going to save you, from, losses, on an overvalued company, and it's going to provide you with maximum upside if you can get it at a great price to sales. So we have a lot of numbers being thrown around right now. We got a Snowflake at 100x sales. We got a C3AI at 20x sales, and we got a Palantir on 34x sales. But the most important thing to justify these price to sales that you are hearing is the revenue growth. And as we can see, if we scroll down, however, with Palantir's 34x sales, Palantir's revenue rose 47% last year thanks to its resilience of its government customers during the pandemic. So guys, the key is the growth to get you that valuation of the price to sales. So C3AI's earnings report, their revenue rose 29%. They're trading around a 20x multiple. Palantir earnings report right here, we can see that their most recent quarter revenue rose 49%. But if we pull up SoFi Technologies, revenue growth for the last quarter, revenue was up 74%. Guys, this is massive, okay? This is not a small, tiny, micro cap company. This company is doing $1 billion in revenue, okay? If the company was doing, under 100 million, it might not be, really mind-blowing, okay? But they're doing some big revenue right now, and pulling 74% growth is pretty impressive. So guys, just look at these price to sales multiples. I bring this up on a lot of my videos, but anyone new, this is very important, okay? Snowflake is trading around 91x projected 2021 sales, guys. And look at all these other, growth fintech, technology companies, okay? Sentinel-1 is trading at 85x sales. Cloudflare, 60x. CrowdStrike, 52x. I mean, these are companies that Jim Cramer is recommending right now. Shopify, this is nonstop getting recommended as a buy. It's trading at 39x sales. The list goes on. Lemonade, 37. Okta, Trade Desk, and here we go. Palantir, 32x sales. Every single company on here besides Snapchat is trading over 30x sales, guys. And if we look at the revenue growth right here for all of these companies trading at 30 to 50x multiples, SoFi has higher growth than all of these companies, guys. 74%. Just look, 57, 49, 51, 40, 42, 28, 56, 70. SoFi is growing faster than every single company here. And we can see that as far as, revenue, some of these companies are right in line with revenue. A billion, a billion, a billion, 900 million. Guys, we are literally doing the same numbers as these companies right now. And next year, if we do get the bank charter, our EBITDA is going to be positive 500 million. Scrolling down just a little bit, guys, SoFi is trading at a 12x multiple, guys. 12x on $1 billion projected revenue, guys. Unlike Snowflake, that you heard with Jim Cramer, I mean, this is priced at 100 times sales, guys. Almost 10 times higher than SoFi on a price to sales multiple, guys. This price to sales multiple, you're seeing it in the articles I'm pulling up. You're hearing it, with guys that have been doing this for 20 years on, interviews. This is a very important metric. This is one of the first things to look at when you're investing in a company. Guys, I'm being completely honest with you. I'm seeing a 3x on SoFi within the next 12 months. Guys, if we go up to a 36x multiple, this is just putting us in the middle tier with these companies right here. We're still going to be under Lemonade, under Shopify, under CrowdStrike. This is an incredible multiple you are getting the chance to buy SoFi at right now. Looking at their investor presentation, guys, it looks like, their revenue projections that they're putting out for people are actually underestimating their capabilities, okay? They have their investor presentation listed at 980 million. They are reiterating the 980 million right now, even with the CARES Act deducting 40 to 50 million dollars of revenue because Biden decided to just continue to push it into 2022 for them student loans. So guys, if they get their student loans back on track for next year, they could really, really blow out these 2022 numbers, okay? This 1.5 billion, this could come in around a 1.6 to 1.7 billion. That's going to put them at back-to-back years of 60% growth. And guys, this is a big company, okay? We're going to be heading into the $1 to $2 billion range next year. So this company is growing really fast. So in my opinion, I believe that they're underestimating their numbers. On top of, we're getting an amazing valuation when we look at all these other technology, cloud, fintech. And guys, there's nothing wrong with playing an index, okay? An index is a great way to make money, a much safer, lower volatility way, over time, As we can see, the NASDAQ pulled a 3x in 5 years, It was trading around $5,000 in 2016, and now it's trading around $15,000 in 2021. So, you pulled a triple in 5 years, but I'm telling you guys, I believe SoFi could pull that triple off in 1 year. I'm telling you, we are growing rapidly and we are undervalued compared to these other massive IPOs that came out. Palantir was an IPO. Snowflake was an IPO. C3 AI was an IPO. These are dusting us on valuations right now. We're talking tripled to 6x multiples compared to SoFi right now. Another company I believe we're going to dust very quickly. You're just not even going to see it happen. It's going to happen so quick. Robinhood is trading at a 36 billion market cap. This is 3 times larger than SoFi right now. This is a massive company when you're looking at Robinhood as a market cap. The thing is, they have so much of their revenue coming from payment for order flow, and the crypto trading was ridiculous on Dogecoin the last quarter. They believe revenue is going to decline the next quarter. So they're actually going backwards, guys. They can't keep up with the numbers. Yes, I'm not going to lie. The revenue is pretty impressive at, $500 million for the quarter. That's a massive, revenue projection for the year of, $2 billion. So they're trading right around a 20x multiple right now. But guys, they're going backwards. They're not even inclining. So they're trading around 20x and they're declining in revenue. So I'm telling you right now, we're trading at a 12x multiple. Just to get us in line with Robinhood, we should double from here. And with our revenue projections growth for this year and next year, we should triple, guys. We should go right to 36 billion market cap in under the next 12 months, okay? Especially with the bank charter, okay? There's a lot of analysts pricing in this bank charter, and it should double us from here. This is just massive upside, guys. This is a rocket waiting to take off. I'm trying to be the #1 YouTuber for the SoFi stock right now. I'm trying to give you guys deep dives, due diligence, and as soon as the news breaks out, I'm going to be covering it for you as fast as I possibly can. Once again, guys, we're growing really fast. We're on our way to 4,000. And I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of people that are watching the channel that are not subscribed to the channel. I'm telling you, as soon as we get to like 10,000 subs, I'm going to start doing live streams for you. So there's a lot of exciting things to look for in this channel. So please be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed this video at all and you found any information useful. I'll be keeping you updated daily. Once again, my name's Kyle. I hope you have a great day.